I am Dr. W.P. Gundale from Kamala Nehru Mahavidyalaya, Nagpur. Today we are going to discuss the stereoisomerism, and in this case we are discussing some examples of two stereogenic centers, that is diastereomers, and what are the properties of diastereomers, and then optical isomerism in tartaric acid, and what is the meso compound. All these part we are discussing, and as we know, when the compound which contain one stereogenic center, that is one asymmetric carbon atom or chiral carbon atom, in that case they show two stereoisomers. These isomers are also known as enantiomers. But when the two stereogenic centers are present, whether these two stereogenic centers are similar or dissimilar can be explained, and in this case there are more than two stereoisomers are formed, and these when the compound which contains two stereogenic centers, these compounds are known as diastereomer. Di means two, so diastereomers, and that examples of diastereomers and what are the properties we are discussing in today's part. So today's part number 5, and stereochemistry of organic compounds. In this part number 5 we are discussing what is optical isomerism in compound with two stereogenic center, what is diastereomers, properties of diastereomers, and also how they show the optical isomerism of tartaric acid, what are the different forms, and what is meso compound, an example of meso compound. So as we know, when the compound which contain two stereogenic centers, these compounds are known as diastereomers. So what are the optical isomerism in the compound which contain two stereogenic centers? So we can say that presence of one stereogenic center, that is chiral carbon atom, make the molecule disymmetric or chiral. Compound which contain one stereogenic centers, that is chiral carbon atom, can exist in two stereoisomers which are known as enantiomer. Therefore we can say that compound which contain two or more stereogenic center exist in more than two stereoisomeric forms. The optical isomerism of the compound containing two stereogenic centers can be either dissimilar or similar. An example of such type of compound are 2,3-dichloropentane and the tartaric acid. So whether the compound has dissimilar to stereogenic center or have similar to stereogenic centers, there are two types, but now examples of this type of molecule is the 2,3-dichloropentane and tartaric acid are the example of two stereogenic centers. Here the structure is shown. This is the first compound, 2,3-dichloropentane. Star indicate asymmetric or chiral carbon because it attached to 4 different atoms or group. So these are the two star, so two stereogenic centers are there. But in case of first compound, this stereo compound attached to this group, and this stereocentric attached to this methyl group. So in this case, two carbons are there, stereogenic center, but they are attached to different, they are dissimilar. These two are not similar, but in case of, so this is known as dissimilar stereogenic center. But in case of this compound, what is known as the tartaric acid, in this case two stereogenic centers are there, two symmetric carbons are there, but this carbon also have this OH and CH group, this also contain OH and CH group. So similar groups or atoms are present on the both the carbon, therefore these two stereogenic centers are similar. So we can say that these are the two similar stereogenic centers. So these are the two, in case of these two carbon, two different groups are present, here the similar groups are present. So dissimilar and similar are the two types of isomers they form when the two asymmetric carbon atom are present in the compound. And so these are the example of two stereogenic center, whether they contain similar or dissimilar groups. Now in case, what is diastereomer now? So we can say that diastereomer are the compound, in general we can say that each asymmetric carbon atom in the molecule double the number of possible isomers. What is asymmetric carbon atom? In the molecule, double the number of theoretically the possible isomers. Therefore, molecule with asymmetric carbon atom should have 2 to the power 4 stereoisomers, and therefore 4 isomers of 3-bromo-2-butanol are possible. And here are shown the structure for the example. Here 4 structures are shown: 1, 2, 3, 4. This is structure 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 2,3-dichloropentane can show 2 dissimilar stereogenic center, 2 asymmetric carbons are there, and also existing 4 stereoisomeric forms. So 2,3-dichloropentane show 4 isomers, structure 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is structure 1 and 2 is the mirror image of 1. In this case structure 3 position have been changed, and this isomer number 4 is the what is this mirror image of the third. So 1, 2, 3, 4 are the different structures, or we can say 4 stereoisomeric forms are shown. And now in this structure, stereoisomer 1 and 2 are non-superimposable mirror images of each other, and therefore represent pair of enantiomer. One of these enantiomer is dextrorotatory, while other is levorotatory. In the similar way, stereoisomers of group number 3 and 4 are non-superimposable mirror images of each other, and hence represent another pair of enantiomer, that is one dextrorotatory and other levorotatory. Therefore, the compound containing 2 dissimilar stereogenic centers exist in 4 optical isomers, which can be known as a 2 pair of enantiomer. So first structure 1 and 2 are the 1 pair, third and fourth are the second pair. So 2 pairs are there. Now the relationship between 2 other pairs such as 1 and 3, 1 and 4, 2 and 3, 2 and 4 is there. So what is the relation? So we can say that their structure shows that none of these pairs are mirror images of each other, and therefore they can be interconverted by the rotation about the carbon-carbon bond. Such stereoisomers which are not mirror images of each other are called distereomers or simply distereomers. 1 and 3, 1 and 4, 2 and 3, 2 and 4 all represent the pair of distereomers. Therefore, in other words, we can say that distereomers are the stereoisomers which are not enantiomers. Again I am repeating what is, we can say that distereomers are stereoisomers which are not enantiomers. They have the same configuration at one stereocenter or the chiral carbon but different at the other. Such type of isomers are known as the distereoisomers, and there are certain properties of the distereomers. So here description is given about the different structures, 1, 2, 3, 4 structures of these 2,3-dichloropentane. So here now there are certain properties of distereomer, and distereomers are stereoisomers, and these are the mirror images of each other. Their properties are different as compared to enantiomer, which are the mirror images of each other. And important properties of the distereomers are: number 1, in case of physical properties, melting point, boiling point, these are the main properties, and therefore unlike enantiomer, distereomers have different physical properties like melting point, boiling point, solubilities in a given solvent, densities and refractive index. Second important property of diastereomer is the separation. So as the differences in physical properties, diastereomers, unlike enantiomer can be separated by physical methods of separation such as fractional crystallization, fractional distillation and chromatography. So these are the separation methods of these isomers. And third important property of diastereomer is behavior towards the plane polarized light. As we know, diastereomers may be either optically active or inactive. For example, geometrical isomer, which are also regarded as diastereoisomer, are optically inactive, while others are optically active. So depending upon the behavior toward the plane polarized light, these isomers are optically active or optically inactive. Number 4, chemical properties. And in this case, unlike enantiomers, these isomers, diastereomers, have similar but not identical chemical properties. The rate of reactions of diastereomers with chiral and achiral reagent are generally different, and this difference is due to the fact that neither the reagent nor transition state are mirror images of each other, and because of this, diastereomers have different energy of activation for a particular reaction, and they react at a different rate. So these are the properties, 4 properties of the diastereomers we should have to know. Now there are some isomerism of tartaric acid. So what are the different isomers of this tartaric acid? The chemical name of tartaric acid is a 2,3-dihydroxybutane dionic acid, which contain 2 asymmetric carbon atoms, which are shown in the structure. 2 asymmetric carbons are there, shown by the star. So these are the 2 stereogenic center. This is the structure of tartaric acid, which contain 2 OH group, 2 COH group. So in this case, they contain 2 asymmetric carbon atom and shown by the star, and chemical name is 2,3-dihydroxybutane dionic acid. So what are the optical isomerism of these is shown here. So tartaric acid shows 4 isomers which are known as optical isomer, that is dextrorotatory, levorotatory, 4 different forms. First is the D for dextro tartaric acid, L for levo tartaric acid, this third one is a meso tartaric acid, and fourth one is a DL, that is plus minus tartaric acid. First 2 are optically active and other 2 are optically inactive. So in this case of tartaric acid, there are 4 forms of tartaric acid. 2 forms are optically active and 2 forms are optically inactive. So the optically active forms are related to each other as object to its mirror image. See, first one and second, they are the mirror images. Third and fourth are the mirror images, and therefore they are known as enantiomers. So first structure, that is D-dextrotartaric acid, represent tartaric acid, dextrotartaric acid, and it is rotate the plane polarized light toward the right. The rotation of half is rotation is lower half. So now no element of symmetry in this case, and dextrorotatory, important part here, structure 1 is they rotate the plane polarized light toward the right, and also the arrow is shown. This is the arrow to the, in this way, the clockwise direction, and therefore they are dextrorotatory. Second structure, number 2, is a levotartaric acid. This structure represents levotartaric acid. It is able to rotate the plane polarized light toward the left, that is toward anti-clockwise direction. And in this case, this structure does not have any element of symmetry, and therefore young tartaric acid does not occur in the nature. Third important structure is mesotartaric acid. This is also sometimes known as inactive tartaric acid. Structure of this tartaric acid, mesotartaric acid, represent mesotartaric acid, and it is optically inactive because rotation of upper half get compensated by rotation of lower half. Therefore, it has plane of symmetry and it cannot be resolved into active component. It is also does not occur in the nature. So here is a plane of symmetry is there, and this plane half part is compensated by other half, and therefore meso form is a optically inactive. And fourth form is a DL, also known as racemic mixture, D and L tartaric acid. Above three isomers that we have seen, fourth variety is a tartaric acid is also possible, which is known as DL, or the equimolar mixture of D and L, which is also known as racemic mixture. It is also optically inactive, but unlike mesotartaric acid, it cannot be resolved into active component when dissolved in water. It dissociates into D and L forms. So mesotartaric acid is a diastereomer of the enantiomers. It is optically inactive. This is due to the interval compensation. Planar symmetry is present, and physical properties of such as melting point, density, solubility, dipole moment are different. D-tartaric acid on heating with alkali give meso form. So these are the some properties, and these are the isomers of the tartaric acid: dextrotartaric acid, L-tartaric acid, mesotartaric acid, and the DL, equimolar mixture, that is DL or racemic mixture, which contain equal molecules of D and L, tartaric acid. So four isomers are there of the tartaric acid, known as optical isomers. Now, so optical isomerism of tartaric acid, these are the four: D tartaric acid, L tartaric acid, meso, and DL tartaric acid. And what is the meso compound? So here, meso compound is the compound whose molecules are superimposable on their mirror images, even though they contain asymmetric center. Meso compound is optically inactive and does not show enantiomerism. For example, mesotartaric acid and meso 2,3-dichlorobutane are the examples of meso compound. Meso structure can be recognized by the fact that it possesses mirror plane that divide the molecule into two parts or two halves, which are mirror images of each other. Optically inactivity of the meso compound is due to the internal compensation, because between in the middle there is a plane, it has a plane of symmetry, and optical inactivity of the meso compound is due to the internal compensation. The two parts of the molecule rotate the plane polarized light in opposite direction and hence cancel the effect of each other, and such type of compound is known as the meso compound. So here the structure is shown of the meso compound. This is the arrow shows rotation, this show in this way and this show in this way, so in opposite. And here is a mirror plane, this is the plane, half part is compensated by other half. In this case also, this is the mirror image of this first one, and this is the mesotartaric acid in the similar way, meso 2,3-dichlorobutane. So this is the structure and this is the plane. So in both the case there is a plane symmetry, and because of presence of plane symmetry, half of the part is compensated by other half. So whatever the effect is cancelled by other half, and therefore it is optically inactive. So such type of compound are called meso compounds. So meso compound also present in addition to the D and L and DL mixture. In some cases meso compound is also possible. So today we have discussed what is the organic compound which contain two stereogenic center, that is diastereomers, and what are the examples of diastereomers and the properties of diastereomers, and also we have seen what are the isomers, that is optical isomers of tartaric acid, D form, L form, and DL, and the meso forms, and also separately we have seen two examples of meso compounds. So today we stop here, and in the next part we will discuss the resolution of the isomers.